No one is pretty. No one is pretty because how can you be something that doesn't exist? No one is pretty because to be pretty, you have to be pretty to everyone, and that's impossible. There's nothing wrong with finding someone attractive. The problem lies in being told there's a way to look pretty, to become prettier. Those people, the people telling you there's a certain way you must look, a certain box you must fit into in order to be called pretty, are just the people who want your money, the companies, the sellers, the makeup producers, because really, what better way to sell a mascara than to tell the whole world having longer eyelashes is prettier? Here you go. Here's a list of attributes that everyone finds attractive. Here's your box. And here's the things you can buy from me to help you fit right into it. Now, this box would be harmful enough as it is, but do you know what really adds to it? Western beauty standards are hardly global. What you see on the front cover of Vogue varies from country to country, and not to mention, the beauty standards today aren't the same as they were 5, 10, 100 years ago. We've gone from the Italian Renaissance, where a rounded stomach was the most fashionable, to the waifish, androgynous, heroin chic of the 1990s, and standards continue to change. So where does that leave us? Chasing expectations that don't stand still for a second, chasing a version of ourselves that will never quite be good enough. You will never quite be good enough, never quite pretty enough to be pretty. Start running. Go ahead. Start chasing the box of society's acceptance, or you could start telling a different story. We could start telling a different story. I know for one that little Amelia would have loved to have grown up hearing a different story, different to the one, and we all know the one that goes along the lines of you must have a waist the size of your pinky finger to be a princess. Generations have grown up with these toxic beauty standards reflected in the movies they love and the characters they want to be like. And what does that make them want to do, if anything, but change, become more and more unlike themselves, become pretty? And we lose sight of the fact that all anyone has is just a body and just a face, and you will never be attractive to everyone. So why change when you are enough, just as you are? But you aren't pretty. No one is pretty.